Tegan, I can't let you do this. It's insane. Well, no, he wouldn't. Angela wouldn't say that because he understands that he has to do this for his family. So he's not going to say that. Good. This is the way I'd prefer it.
Then it's for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but I have no choice in the matter. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you.
Good to know.
I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
But how about the kid? I'd probably at least try to get the kid out there, too. I don't believe that. I will rescue you all. I promise.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
One fool plan on top of another.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell.
Sten,
good luck.
Sten, most of our plans have been fool plans. I mean, you gotta be... just to be honest with you, this is no different. And many of our fool plans actually worked. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and take the secret passageway to the castle. Hopefully Bantegan will be able to survive. Alright. Al?
Let's go.
You know this place.
I locked myself in a cage once when I was a child. For an entire day. Ah, good times.
A prison, huh? Ugh. Smells like mildew, stale sweat, and despair.
Either this is a trap, or the defenders of this castle are idiots. I suspect both.
I was gonna say, Alistair, you probably should go up front because you probably know this place way better than the rest of us, but considering how he used to lock himself in the jail cells here, I don't know if that's a really good idea. Oh, more undead.
Get away from me!
Get away from who? Oh yeah, we might as well holy smite the ground. Sure, why not?
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
There we go.
Look at this thing! I love it! Only one shall stand. Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
Oh.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
It's a mage. I wonder if this is the mage that poisoned the Arl. I'll ask the questions here.
Yes, I understand.
I don't want any trouble from you. Do you understand me?
Yes, no trouble from me. I understand.
Who are you?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
You're the one who poisoned the Arl.
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor.
Wait.
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Wait. First of all, that's a lot of stuff to throw at me all at once, sir. Hold on. First of all, you're telling me that Isolde hired you to tutor Connor. Because she told us that the mage was an infiltrator. She just outright lied to us. If what this guy is saying is true, she totally lied to us and was. But if it makes sense, because if he indeed is trying to tutor Connor, that means Connor is able to cast magic. Connor is a mage, which means that the Arlessa probably would not want anyone to know that he's a mage, so that would make sense why she would lie to us and just say, oh, this is the infiltrator that poisoned the Arl. We also noticed that this guy did not deny poisoning the Arl. He was hired to poison the Arl. But what he did say is that he had nothing to do with what's going on with the undead. He claims that all of that was happening after he was thrown in jail. And the Arlessa didn't believe him. Why did you poison Arl Eamon?
I was instructed to by Teran Loghain.
Ugh.
I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
Ah.
A blood mage. Well, that isn't good.
Well, no.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
Angelus, again, he disagrees that blood magic is necessarily a bad thing. Mostly because he himself is a spirit eater. And because he's a spirit eaters are pretty taboo. And I think Angelus is trying to prove, not only to everybody else, but to himself, that even though he's a spirit eater, he can still do good in the world. So he doesn't believe that being a blood mage is innately bad. There's a lot of bad blood mages or evil blood mages out there. But just because you're a blood mage doesn't necessarily mean that Angelus would just automatically condemn you. And as much as he hates Teran Loghain, he understands where this guy is coming from. I think he gets that this is a blood mage who's trying to make amends, trying to redeem himself, and he thought, because Loghain is a very persuasive man. I mean, I don't think Angelus blames anyone who is charmed, or not charmed, that's not the right word, but anyone who is basically fooled by Loghain to do his bidding for the quote-unquote better good, for the greater good. And in this case, this mage, assuming he's telling me the truth, thought that it would benefit Ferelden if he poisoned the Arl, because the Arl was a traitor to the country or something along those lines. So, why is Arl Eamon a threat exactly?
He only said that Arl Eamon was dangerous to the nation. Why wouldn't I believe Teran Loghain?
Yeah, I know. So many people. Even I tended to believe Teran Loghain once. So Teran Loghain himself hired you?
Yes. When the Templars caught me, they brought me to Denerim to await execution. Eventually, someone came to see me, alone. It was the Terran. I'd seen paintings of him, so I knew. I thought he'd have me executed right there. But he said I could make up for my crime. He said I would be helping the country.
You know, guys, I believe him. I believe this guy. Why are you so eager to make things right?
I'm not allowed regrets? I've made a stupid mistake at the Circle, and now I've made an even greater one. I'm not a bad person. There's no reason for you to believe me, but I'm not. I have to make up for what I've done. I have to try.
Without giving away any spoilers, any major spoilers, folks, if you play the mage origin, you will meet Jowan, and you will actually get a lot more information about Jowan's history and what leads him ultimately to come here. I actually, as a player, really like Jowan. I know that many players can't stand the guy either, but I always liked Jowan. I felt really bad. If you know me, if you watched other LPs of mine, you know that I am a sucker for people who have fallen from grace and are trying to redeem themselves. I'm a huge... I root for those kind of people that are desperately trying to climb out of the hole that they either dug themselves in or were dug in, and trying to rise up from the ashes, if you will, and redeem themselves. So yeah, as a player, that's why I really like Jowan. But again, I'm trying to answer as best as I can from Angelus's shoes. And fortunately, Angelus, like I said, is very sympathetic towards people who are misunderstood, like blood mages, according to him, who are misunderstood. Well, I already know this question, the answer to the question, but I guess Angelus might not necessarily have put two and two together, since he himself is not really a mage. But why did the Arlessa need a mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the circle of magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Oh, so that makes sense. That does make sense. Again, I know the answer to this question, but I'm not sure if Angelus has fully grasped it himself. Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
Because magic is apparently a curse to a lot of people and not a gift, which Angelus again disagrees with wholeheartedly. Arl Eamon had no idea of his son's abilities?
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
I see. I think I understand now.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say kill the mage. He cannot be trusted.
He doesn't need to die, surely.
Give me a chance, please.
Like I said, I believe this guy. I think he genuinely, I think he genuinely wants to help. And it might be very naive. It might be very naive of Angelus to let him out of the cell, because he very well could be, this all could very well be a big giant ruse, but Angelus thinks he could take him if it comes to that. So how will you make things right, exactly?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
Well, that's commendable if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
I'm letting you out of your cell. Don't try anything.
You're letting me out? And what then?
You come with me, that's what.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Fine, then help. Just don't make things worse.
I won't, I promise. I will find a way to fix this somehow.
Alright. Trusting you now, man. Beyond my better judgment. Alistair disapproves and Sten disapproves. Well, you guys. Here, Al. Do I have anything to butter you up with? I'm not sure if I do, necessarily. I might later. It's okay, Al. He's still plus 64 warm with me. Yeah. Ogren, Sten. Oh, well, Sten is 97. Sten still loves me. Alright. Not sure if there's anything in these cells.
As you wish.
But we're gonna take a look.
As you wish.
Corpse skull. And more corpse skull. And Quest updated. You have found 9 samples of corpse skull for the chantry. Return them to the chantry board, or gather a total of 18 for an additional reward. I think we're going to try to go for 18 if we can. Alright. Let's go, Al. Pile of filth.
Done.
Elf fruit. And note. Rolled up note. What do we have here? I hope whoever finds this can read it. I hate the thought that my last words might be used as kindling, or make a forbid to wipe someone's bum. But that's happenstance for you, I suppose. My name is Brannon. I was born in Rhinesbury. I grew apples once upon a time. When the Orlesians came to demand I bow to their emperor, I turned them away. They set fire to my orchards, to my house too, but I didn't care. I stood and watched them burn. Trees die eventually, houses fall, but my honor can be lost only if I let it. They came back a week later and demanded that I swear an oath. This time, when I refused, they clapped me in irons. Now I'm here, and I'll die in this place. It seems a foolish thing to die for, doesn't it? I could have said a few words and rebuilt my home, gone on with my life as if nothing had changed. 100 generations of my family have lived and died on that land, and I won't be the one to trade our family honor for apples. Whoever you are, whatever they've brought you here for, if you leave this place, I hope you'll go to Rainsferry. There's no living remnant of us left there, but you'll find my family all the same. We're stamped onto the earth. We're in the wind that rustles the trees. Tell my family how I died, and I promise you they'll hear. Signed, Brannon. Oh, that's kind of sad. Pile of bones. Oh my gosh. The dead walks.
Oh my god.
Did I just lose my UI? I think I did. Oh, I think it's just bugged out.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, good. I was like, where did my UI go?
Right. Let's get started.
Frozen lightning. I wanted a corpse skull. Oh well.
Right.
I don't know what is up with my mouse. Having issues with my brand new computer. My mouse was working fine, and now it's kind of on the fritzy side, and I don't understand why, because I just changed the batteries. I don't know. Here we are, Redcliffe Castle. Looks like we've got some more demons. Oh, yeah. Veil definitely is split up here somewhere. Let's go into this room first.
On it.
Alright, you vile demons. I will smite thee.
Time for a little cleanup.
Let's use our Ravenous Incarnation.
Let's get started. Have at you!
Oh yeah. Take him down, Angela. Nice. Yeah, the rest of you.
Show me what you got!
Very nice.
This should be easy enough.
History of the Chantry.
As you wish.
Let's go in here and take down more of you. More of you fools.
A little frantic?
And another soul gem. I love Ravenous Incarnation. Okay. problem is I have to do the killing blow in order to get the soul gems from Ravenous Incarnation.
Unliving wretches.
Only one shall stand.
Get this one, Angelus. Get the one that's weak. There we go. Kill Steel, Angelus. Kill Steel. Get those soul gems. Oh, but you can't do it when you're stunned.
As you wish.
Ooh, I leveled! Nice, nice. Corpse Skull. Quick, we gotta get more demons before my Ravenous Incarnation runs out.
As you wish.
Oh yeah. Kill it before I need it. Hurry up. Stop missing, Angela. Stop missing. Good, I got another one before it ran out.
How about you?
Alright. Oh, somebody died. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Sorry. I was too busy trying to collect souls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Al. Alright, we've got a bunch of things to do. First of all, I think Sky. We got a new collar for Sky. What is this? This is a black leather collar. Not nearly as good as the Mabari War Harness. +1 armor versus +4 armor penetration, +2 armor versus +8 armor. That's a no-brainer. Alright. I do think, though, that we can level up Sky. Let's give Sky a little more constitution, a little more willpower, actually. Actually, we'll give him willpower. And Angelus. What do I want to do with Angelus stat-wise? I kind of want to give him more willpower. Or do I want to give him more strength? I'll give him willpower for now. And good, master combat training, because actually take this down first, because I want to see what I can level up. Alright. Tainted Essence. This ability allows you to consume the essences trapped within 20 tainted soul gems to learn a new Darkspawn related ability. Ooh, I'm really curious as to what that Darkspawn related ability is. Or I could try to go up this. No, I think this requires dexterity. Ooh, these require a lot of dexterity. That's what I need to focus on, is dexterity. Okay. So I can start taking, yeah, dual weapon expert, and then ultimately dual weapon mastery. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take Tainted Essence. This ability allows you to consume the essence to learn new Darkspawn related ability. And I think that, how do I get the ability? Yeah, so I have 30 Darkspawn Tainted Soul Gem Essence. So let's go use this. And I don't know what that just did. To learn a new Darkspawn related ability. I just took out 10. Does that mean that... Hold on, let me check. Does that mean that I ended up opening up... Ah, here we are. I got Enrage. That's what it was. Enrage. So, the Spirit Eater enters a rage, gaining bonuses to strength and movement speed and a penalty to defense for a short time. Cool. So I'll use that. Let me rearrange. I'm going to have to rearrange off camera my bar here. Let me move this over here, and this one can get moved over there. So this will be my rage. And the other powers are Corruption Burst. A burst of corrupted energy emanates from the Spirit Eater. All opponents within the area affected take spirit damage for a short time and suffer a penalty to attack and defense. Then Detonate Darkspawn. The Spirit Eater forces a specific Darkspawn to pass a mental resistance check or explode. Nice, dealing physical damage to all targets nearby. This ability will not work on boss rank creatures. And then Enslave Darkspawn. The Spirit Eater forcibly controls the target Darkspawn, making it an ally of the caster until it passes a mental resistance check. If the target resists, it instead takes great damage from the manipulation. Non-Darkspawn are affected. That's pretty cool. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try to jack up my dex as much as I can, so I can take some dual weapon skills. Lambone, Warpaint of the Tempest, Caddis of the Hakon, Winter's Breath. What exactly does Angelus have right now equipped? Plus 30 physical resistance. I kind of like him with resistance, physical resistance. That's good for now. Okay. Let's go back.
Ready.
Because we kind of rushed through these rooms since Angelus was trying to get soul gems from
As you wish.
corpses. So I didn't thoroughly check to see if we missed anything from any of these rooms. Like this one.
All right.
Nope, insufficient skill. I can come back to that later. I will come back to that later. Yeah, this is where we came from. So I think we're gonna do. We're gonna continue on. Hello. Ow. What was that? Was that a... Ooh. I was gonna say, was that a mage or something?
This should be easy.
Come on, take him down.
Time for some fun!
Excellent. More corpse skulls. Corpse skulls. Ooh. We're gonna get 18 in no time, hopefully. Alright, Ogles. Let's take a look at you, Ogles. Okay. Ogles. Do I want to increase your Reaver stuff too? Kinda do, but I also want to increase your... Yeah, let's bring up your... Let's do Critical Strike. The character makes a single massive swing at the target, gaining a bonus to attack. If the strike connects, it is an automatic critical hit, possibly killing the opponent outright if its health is low enough. Oh, Ogren still... Yeah, he has more skill points. What is your full strength right now, Ogles? You're 49. Let's bring up your survivability a bit. Bring up your constitution. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Corpse skull. Okay. Got some cabinets. Elf fruit. I'll take
As you
that.
wish.
Yoink.
Right.